At ServiceNow, we know you're probably all at different stages of your AI journey. Not everyone is ready to go all in on fully autonomous IT, and that's okay. In this demo, I'm going to show you some simple solutions you can implement right now to agentify your workflows, which is simply using AI to automate the manual steps your team is already doing every day. Think of agentic workflows as your on-ramp to autonomous IT and not the end state. We'll start with ServiceNow AI Agent Studio, where teams build, customize, and manage AI specialists, agentic workflows, and AI agents. An AI agent is configured by defining its role and the steps it should take to make decisions. The role of this agent is only to provide the category and the subcategory for an incident. For an AI agent to automate steps, it needs to interact with data. Without tools, it can't do that and can't complete any steps. AI agents and human agents can leverage a tool called a Now Assist skill, which we'll see next in the demo. Notice that these actions are set up to be autonomous versus supervised. AI agents and agentic workflows can be run in either mode. And before you go all in on autonomous actions, it's a good idea to start with supervised mode, so there's a human in the loop while you ramp up, test, and understand how each of these solutions work. In Service Operations Workspace, I can see where AI has updated incidents, including this wiki one. Under Details, the category and subcategory have been autonomously filled out by that agent we just saw in AI Agent Studio. So if you implement just this, all the routing and tagging work that used to eat up the first 10 minutes of every ticket is gone, or at least minimized. Now Assist skills can be called ad hoc by a live agent. Right now, someone on your team might be manually pulling together incident details, writing up a summary, and pinging stakeholders one by one. The incident summarization skill reads through the incident details, writes the summary, and notifies the right people instantly. Let's go back into AI Agent Studio and look at agentic workflows. Each workflow has general requirements and a list of steps, much like an AI agent. But agentic workflows coordinate multiple agents. They work together towards a single outcome rather than each running in isolation. And you can see for this one, the workflow includes the categorize agent we just saw, along with a few others. And nothing here happens in a black box. Every action this agentic workflow takes is fully traceable back to a system user. This way you can always have an audit trail of what AI did and when. From this incident, I'll open up the Auto panel. What you're seeing in this segment is a preview of what's coming soon, depending on when you're watching this. Now Assist will become Auto. Auto is more than just a Now Assist rebrand, but we won't get into that in this demo. I can just ask Auto to triage and categorize this incident. It knows I'm looking for the autonomous workflow that we just previewed in AI Agent Studio. I'll start the workflow and expand the Auto panel. The category and the subcategory have been updated thanks to that AI agent, and AI was also able to match this ticket with a known outage with the payment gateway service. The agentic workflow was able to link this to an ongoing major incident. Think about how much time this just saved me. I just quickly found out that this new incident is basically a duplicate instance of an ongoing known outage and does not need to be worked as a separate issue. Now back in the incident, I can see the fields that were updated by AI. Category and subcategory, and then below you can see the AI user account used to update the parent incident field. Now let's make use of another skill, incident resolution. AI provides root cause and suggests recommended next steps, which will be added to the resolution notes. One of the keys to setting yourself up for agentifying your workflows and eventually getting to autonomous IT is creating a good data set for reference. Documenting things like resolution notes gives contextual details specific to your organization and the way your IT team works. The same is true for knowledge base articles. Every resolved case is a knowledge article that never gets written. Because who has time, right? Well, now we've got a skill for that too. I'll just ask Auto to create a KB, and it's done. The resolution is turned into reusable knowledge automatically, so the next tech or the next AI agent doesn't start from scratch. So that's the on-ramp. Now let's talk about where the journey goes, AI specialists. An AI specialist is the top layer, a role, and not just a workflow. Think of it as one layer above an agentic workflow, and not where you start, but where you're headed. This is what you get when one or more agentic workflows are packaged, given a defined job scope, and given the permissions and context to own an outcome end to end. And here's the good news. Specialists come pre-configured with what they need to do the work, much like onboarding a new employee. In fact, that's exactly the construct we use for governance and access control. You onboard the AI specialist the same way you'd onboard a person on your team. Defined roles, access, scope, and accountability. From Service Operations Workspace, AI specialists can be viewed just like we did in AI Agent Studio, and it's easy to onboard right from here as well. Let's take a quick look at an incident that was solved autonomously by a specialist. This incident came in and was assigned to the L1 Service Desk AI specialist. We can see what was documented in the activity stream. Fields were updated, the issue was analyzed and summarized using the appropriate data sources. A note was then sent back to the caller with detailed analysis and next steps. Resolution notes were created and captured, and the incident was resolved. If we look at the Workflows view, we can see all the steps and all the agents that were involved in this process. None of this requires a leap of faith. This is automating the manual steps you're already doing, and you can do that tomorrow. Even if you do some of the things you just saw, you're on your way towards getting to autonomous IT. That's the journey. Agentify what you're already doing today, test and monitor, and build towards AI specialists that operate with real autonomy.